edition of the Progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open. I'm Rob Aspero, courtside here on court number 1 in a women's elimination matchup. Loser finishes with a 7th place while the winner moves on. Here in the contenders bracket, we've got a doozy on tap here. We've got Avery Jackson and Sarah Wood, the number 24 seed, facing off against Megan Rice and Gina Urango, the number 5 seed. First serve in the air. Rice on the offering, and Rice wipes down the line. Good read by Jackson. Jackson with a top spin winner, dropping in area 2. That's that area just that right front on Gina and Megan's side for the first point here in set number 1. Again, all of you joining us live here on the Bally Live app. Try my best to get to the engagement portion of the chat board. There's a lot going on down here in Manhattan Beach as we get closer and closer to Championship Sunday. Tough serve by Jackson, the 5'10" split blocker from Dallas, Texas. Plays her college ball for Coach Andrew Fuller for the Stanford Cardinal. One of the most creative and talented athletes on the Stanford squad. She serves over towards Rice. Rice swings right side and easily goes outside the block of Sarah Wood. Megan Rice is one of the top athletes to come out of John Mayer's LMU program. Big jumper, fantastic blocker, but with a lethal arm. Wood in serve receive, rolled over the top by Wood, just out of the diving reach of Gina. As you see, all our athletes are sporting these sand socks. The air temp is pushing high 70s, but if you walk out on that sand, it's well over 100 degrees. Rice, high ball in the middle. Gina to Megan. Poking it through the block is Avery on the trash. 4-1. Big start for the youngsters on the court. Sarah Wood, who is entering her sophomore year at USC, playing for Coach Dane Blanton, and Avery Jackson going into her senior season for the Stanford Cardinal with Coach Andrew Fuller. Rice goes wrist away. Sarah on the pickup. Gina, unfortunately, she had her feet over there, but her platform was a little broken as the ball falls on their side. 5 serving 1. An uncharacteristic error for Gina on that side. Looking for the point and switch here in set number 1. Sarah on the jump spin, picked up by Megan. Megan gets up, and Jackson patrolling the net. That's a stump block on the side switch. 6-1. And we've got a team timeout taken by Megan and Gina, so we'll be back in just a moment here in Bally Sports presentation of Progressive AVP MBO. Welcome back to this Bally Sports Live presentation of the Progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open, where the team of Sarah Wood and Avery Jackson with a commanding 6-1 lead here in set number 1 in our elimination match here at the Manhattan Beach Open. Gina on the pass. She calls for the set at the right side, and she rolls it over the top. breaking that 5-0 run for Sarah and Avery. Megan going back to the service line for the side. Megan stands at 6 foot, played some indoor ball at UC Santa Barbara, but shifted over to the beach and played for Coach John Mayers. We look at Avery Jackson spinning the option ball. 2-7. Jackson stands at 5'10". And it's interesting seeing her play the defender position here because she's a full-time blocker this last season on the NCAA Collegiate Beach Tour season. Wood pulling on the overhand dig. Wood blasts it down the line. Easy stroke up top for the point, and winner, making it 8-2. Jackson back to the service line for Jackson and Wood. Urango bumps that outside, and there's one for the highlight reels. Megan J. Rice with a jump and thump out of the left side. 3 serving to 8. Excellent blast. And Megan Rice, if you follow her on social media, she likes to get some video of her blasting balls on men's nets indoors. She has such a wicked swing as Wood tries to force it through the block of Rice and is successful. Rice got up on top of it, but the ball pushed to her size. It went across the net. She got a lift called on her. 9 serving to 3. Wood goes over towards Rice. Rice rolls it over the top of the block of Jackson, and don't let that 5'10" fool you, because although 5'10" is not 6'4", Avery can jump. And the other aspect about her game is she is such a great instinctual blocker as well. Avery played at the ones position for the Stanford Cardinal with Kelly Bellardi. Urango off the dig. Urango bounces it off the end line. 5-9, good side for Gina and Megan. After starting down 6-1, that was a 4-3 side for Megan and Gina. Megan from Hermosa Beach, California, played for Redondo Union High School. One of the scariest players to see play in high school. You just got the sense that someone was going to get hurt if they were on the wrong side of Megan's attacks. Jackson off the net, and she blasted her cannon of her arm swing off of Rice, pulling down the line, making it 10-5.
Push 11-8.
Jackson going back to serve. She hits up on Rice. Rice with a soft knuckle. Winner falls out of play. And Jackson made a quick lateral move. Would have been there to pick it up, but realized the sideline was right there, so she pulled back, and wisely doing so to make it 11-5. This is a 26-seeded Avery Jackson, Sarah Wood versus the number 9 seed, Megan Rice and Gina Urango. And Rice ripping it cross body. Six serving 11. That brings Urango back to serve. Urango, the timeless wonder. Serves it off the cable, picked up by Jackson. And the cutty by Jackson hits the sand. 12-6, funny story, last year, 2025, Gina Urango and Avery Jackson teamed up to win the AVP Denver Open. They were down 11-5 in the third set of the championship match to pull it off. And here they are playing against each other after that service error. The score goes to 7-12.
Throw it here.
As I receive information from the Volley Oracle, otherwise known as Doug, you can look him up. Rice and Urango, 3 matches yesterday, all straight set sweeps. Third match today, 2 3-setters. Wood off the block, picked up by Rice. Wood back bump set to Jackson, knuckle poke, dug by Urango. Urango gets up, crossbody, and tags the sideline. Like a fine wine, Gina Urango, at 37 years old, showing what it takes to get it done. Rice awaiting the signals from Gina. 8-12. Tough serve down the line of Sarah. Sarah goes to the knuckler, and pulling was Megan. Megan, right side, goes high line. Wisely done as Avery camped into the angle. 9-12 at the technical timeout. Don't go away. We've got more MBO action coming your way here on Bally's Sports Live.
Yes, in the corner. Yes. B1 LA, I see you. Yes, bucket hat if he wants it. I don't know if he wants it though. I don't know, you want it or him. I don't know. Okay. Right now you're 12-19. Yes. Yes. Here we go, ladies. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Here we go. Yes. Here we go, ladies. Thank you. Who served, Bob? Megola. Megola, yeah. Here we go.
Welcome back to the Manhattan Beach Open here in match number 51, going off the top of my head. Actually, 56 elimination match here on the women's side between Megan Rice and Gina Urango against Sarah Wood and Avery Jackson. Rice, the 6-foot blocker from Hermosa Beach, California, trailing 9-12 out of the technical. Jackson blasted right side, dug by Urango. Rice runs out of real estate, 13-9. Jackson going back to serve, 5-10 split blocker. We'll call her split blocker here for this match, because she's going up for duties. Once Sarah's going back to serve, she's staying at the net to block, and both very capable blockers, as seen in this last collegiate beach season. And Jackson fires off an ace. That's her second of the match, or actually the set and the match. I had the honor of working their last match when they defeated Izzy Martinez, Antonio Rodriguez. Great dig by Sarah on the pull. Sarah gets up. Kong block by Rice, picked up by Jackson. Jackson goes high line with a little top spin shot, 15-9. The defense of Jackson and Wood are remarkable, as they're getting touches on every ball, because those touches lead to opportunities, opportunities lead to chances, and chances lead to points. And make that another ace for Jackson. That would be her third, going off the cable, making it 15-10. Jackson, spin. Urango passes off the net. Urango swings to the strand side, dug by Wood on the pull. Wood delivers out of the right side, but Megan Rice says, not in my house. 10-finger discount on the stuff block. Not quite sure our courtside score is correct. I thought it should be 11-15. 10-16 is the correct score. Urango goes to her spin serve. She's got so many different serves, just got to wait until she actually goes to the service line to figure out what she's going to do. But it's a 7-point lead for our number 26 seed, Wood and Jackson. Ball's passed by Urango. Urango out of the right side, goes off of Jackson, deflects to Wood, but she's unable to keep it in play. Makes it 11-17 on the side switch. Urango throwing a little thunder out of the right side, making it happen. But a deep deficit for our number 9 seed, Megan and Gina. But if there's any team that can come back, it's a team like Megan and Gina's. Megan on the hybrid, tests Sarah deep down the line. High, bumps it in the middle, and Sarah with the whip goes to the outside of Megan's block. 18 serving 11. Jackson, an AVC All-American and top flight honoree from Dallas, Texas. And she tags another ace. 4 aces in the set to make it 19-11. Jackson, 4 aces, 8 kills, and a block for 13 of the 19 points so far. Megan knuckles it over the block, drops it on the sand, 12-19. Interesting factoid is Gina Urango goes back to serve. Doug, I don't know if she wants to say something like this. Urango's Pro Beach debut was back in 2006, 20 years ago. She partnered with Alex Kleinman. Remember her? Well, they finished 57th place. That is quite the factoid. And we should put this in front of Gina's box. And this is the other factoid that our stats man, our oracle of volley information, might be missing in a shallow grave. Avery Jackson was just a mere 11 months old at the time, and Wood was not even born. So any of you Urango fans, that wasn't from me. That's from the volleyball oracle, Doug. And everyone knows Doug here in the AVP. So he just handed it to me, I just read it. I'm a talking head. That is such a great fact. I'm gonna keep this card. Rice dug by Wood into the angle, optioned over by Jackson. Urango versus Jackson, and Jackson wins out for the set at 21-13. And our underdogs, the 26th seed, Jackson and Wood, up 1-0 on the 9 seed of Rice and Urango. Don't go away. Set 2 action coming your way here in just a few moments.
A lot of weirdness happening at the same time. Let's make sure I knew what was going on.
Welcome back to the 2026 Bally Sports Live presentation of the Progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open. I'm Rob Aspero, hanging courtside here in our women's elimination match. Our number 26 seed of Jackson and Wood leading our number 9 seed Rice and Urango 1-0. Jackson and Wood finding their way to this elimination match with some solid wins They defeated Piper Furch, Tegan Van Gunst, Megan Rice, Kendra Van Sweeten. Finally had the loss to Kelly Ching and Megan Kraft, who we saw in our previous match, to drop them into the contenders bracket. Then they defeated a hot, savvy Corey Devon Newberry team, which brings us to this match right here. Avery Jackson going back to serve, going up 1-0. Jackson spins it over towards Megan. Megan dropping it into the corner for a point, going to Urango and Rice, tying it up at ones. Urango and Rice finding their way to this match here by defeating Durish and Koenig early on. Then Chloe Lorene and lost to Chloe Lorene and Corinne Quiggle in their second main draw match. As we see that roll shot winner by Wood hit the sand out of the reach of Urango. Then after dropping into the contenders bracket, Megan and Gina defeated Piper Furch and Tegan Van Gunst. Devin Sowers and Tice Truman in a 3-set thriller, 15-13 third set. Then they defeated another good team in this tournament, Jess Foster and Michelle Schaefer, which brings us to this match right here. Urango using and abusing her Denver AVP partner, Jackson, off the block, tying us up at 2 apiece. 2-2. Gina stands at 5'11" from Los Alamitos, California. The former Griffin played for Dave Huber back in the day. And then drops an ace, coffin corner. Gina Urango, jack of all trades, master of all as well. Again, that stat line or that factoid dropped. It's pretty amazing. I may repeat it as Jackson tips it by the block of Rice. Three serving to 3. Jackson, a multiple year All-American, ABCA All-American in Collegiate Beach, and tags it right in the coffin corner. She's got the high five from Doug Strauss. 5 aces, and believe me, Doug does not give 5s easily. On the side switch, 4-3. Interestingly enough, in that last match against Dev Newberry and Sav Corey, Avery's serve wasn't working this well. She was hitting it too short, like it's falling short of the net. She seems to have dialed it in here in this match. Broken play, out of system play. Rice free balls it over. Jackson gets underneath it, low set to the net, and Jackson goes against the grain on the knuckler.
Hey, great serve, Abe.
5 serving 3. Jackson has such a high volley IQ. When you pair up athletic ability, and you've got yourself a superstar. Rice, Urango on the attack. She goes cross court, opting to go to the strand side while attacking, even though she's passing from the ocean side. Or according to your view, passing from the left side, or correction, from the left of your camera view and swinging from the right. Rice, the 6-foot blocker, going back to serve, trying to get back into this here after dropping the first set. Back set over to Wood. Wood rolls it high line and misses wide. Both officials slow to the call, so I had to wait for the call. As I sit here, I got to give a shout out to my co-commentator friend, Aaron Wexler. He is rocking the guns. The sun's out, so therefore the guns are out. The West Coast beach gear, the white and blue, the sharp trucker's hat. Winning the joust is Sarah Wood through the hands of Megan Rice, 6'5". Aaron been doing an incredible job as we've all been sharing duties, rotating the courts 1 and 2. all doing it for the love of the game, but I just have to commend his ability to go on the chat board. That's just something I haven't quite developed yet. Shout out to the sponsors. Well, that would be Slunks, Progressive, Wilson. We've got Zico coconut water, which I've yet to try, Gatorade water. We've got Waterloo mineral water. We got so much water here. We don't know what to do with it. Rice on the dig. Jackson on the attack, and she pulls the trigger, but it goes wide. Both Sarah and Avery are looking for a touch at the net. James Phillips, our R1, immediately saying no touch. That was a good time to shout out Progressive for sponsoring the 2026 AVP Manhattan Beach Open. This heritage event, one of 3 this summer. The third and final is going to be in my neck of the woods, the Laguna Open, as Sarah Wood gets denied by Megan Rice. 2 blocks for Megan Rice. But going up against a big attacker like Sarah, who stands at 6'2", another stuff block, make that 3 of a kind for Megan Rice. As they switch sides at 8-6. You know, without these sponsors that I previously mentioned, an event like this cannot happen. And cool little sponsor village. You know, you can check out the Daily Breeze, Slunks, Gatorade, Operation Smile, Waterloo, Zico, and of course Gatorade. Urango back to serve with the 8-6 lead here in set number 2, making it a must-win set for her side. Wood off the high bump set, and looked like Gina made a stab step or a jab step to her left side and delayed her approach towards that ball down the line. So we got 7-8. Jackson for the match. 11 kills, hitting .563, 2 digs, a block, and 5 aces. And while you're at it, throw a partridge in a pear tree. She is doing it all. Except for possibly serving in like that last ball. It kind of missed a little long, but that's okay. Not everyone is perfect. 9 serving to 7. Megan Rice back to serve. She stands at 6 foot and has found her blocking game here in the second set. But Avery Jackson keeping them honest by going over on 2 with that option ball. Jackson and Wood, after the first set of play, had 13 kills and only 2 attack errors. In the second set, they've got 7 kills but have 4 attack errors. And look at the rise and rip by Megan Rice. Elevating out of the right side, dropping it in the corner, making it 10-8. Dare I say fried rice in the corner? Urango back to serve, and she goes to the spin. Wood gets low on the pass. Wood knuckles it by the block, and there's Urango on the pickup. Urango on the scoop and delivered. While we're at it, she is now officially the Sandy Urango, as she is all hot, sweaty, diving into the sand to get that ball up, and she's got a bunch of sand all around her. They go up 11-8. That is 110% effort. Urango to Wood. Option to Jackson, and Jackson caught Urango zigging when she should have zagged. You know, one thing I had to say from jumping from court 2 to court 1, the ambient mic that's courtside was amazing on court 2. Can't really hear what's being said on the court here, but hearing the exchanges between the athletes and what they're trying to do to communicate. After that out ball, we go 12-9 into the tech. We'll finish my thought after our break. You're watching the AVP MBO, brought to you by Progressive here on the Bally Sports Live app.
Bob, who's the server?
Hit it. You're awesome, Bob.
Trying this new thing where I put it in the gap of on the pads.
Yeah.
Usually I just hold it in my hand.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
You're doing a great job.
Not convinced it's for me.
Yeah.
Our two Corona Skyball winners left without getting their coolers. Those coolers belong to them. If you want to put your hand back down in the corner where you came in, Skyballers, come on right now.
All right, James. Thank you, ladies. Let's go, ladies. Thank you.
Welcome back to the Progressive AVP MBO, brought to you courtesy of the Bally Sports Live app. Jackson and Wood leading 1-0, but Rice and Urango trying to get the rubber set up 12-9 after the technical. Jackson, jumbo pokey. That was a piece of art. Smooth operator. Jackson goes to that poorly passed ball, was able to control her knuckle pokey to go to that deep area 5 corner like it was nothing. 10-12.
I got it. I don't got it.
Sarah Wood going back to serve, trailing 10-12 here in set number 2. Wood hitting .235 for the match. She's got 7 digs. Serve goes into net, 13-10. Urango at the service line. Urango, 7 kills, 0 errors, hitting a scorching .636. Wood over the top of the block, dug by Urango. Fishing it out of the net was Rice, but an unplayable ball for Urango. Missed opportunity for Gina and Megan.
Hey, 12, you ready?
Avery steps back to the service line. Avery listed at 5'10". Spin serve towards Gina and gets an ace off of Gina. That does not happen so often, and now we've got 6 aces for Avery Jackson. She's gone beyond a legal deck. 4 is a legal deck, up to 6 with these spin serves she's been hitting. And almost another one. Had the wind jumped on that, that would have fallen on the inline. 14 serving to 12.
I see you guys.
Megan at the service line with the 2-point lead. Goes deep to Sarah. Sarah, high ball in the middle, and goes off the hands of Megan. Sarah opting for that high ball in the middle. She likes to go around the block, which I'm sure is easy enough for her, but she's outreaching and out jumping a lot of the blockers she's going up against. Standing at 6'2". Urango off of Jackson. Jackson unhappy with herself because she got a good read, but couldn't get a good platform underneath it. 15-13 on the turn. Urango goes back to serve. They are trying their best to get this set here to force a 3rd set tiebreak. Urango pulls a little off the serve. Sarah on the reception. Sarah denied by the claw of Megan Rice. That's 4 blocks for Megan Rice. And that was a textbook pressed over, shaken down, get out of my house, return to sender, whatever you call it. But Megan Rice lined up perfectly, timed the contact off of Sarah, then put her hands over the net. We got a team timeout. We'll be back in just a moment.
Thank you.
Go, ladies.
Looks like we're back in action here at the 2026 Progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open. Courtesy of Valley Sports Live, we get to bring this to you, and I'm hanging courtside here in Manhattan Beach, just south of here in a match number 56, if I recall correctly. 16 served to 13. Urango going back to serve. Shout out to all our viewers on the Valley Sports Live app as Sarah gets underneath the ball, rolled over the block, covered by Urango. Tight ball. Urango blocked at the net, but we got a net violation called against Sarah. No argument to be had. So she strolls back to her reception position, and Rice and Urango go up 17-13. Okay, I have to shout out Aaron Wex, whoever that is. I told you, send me your Venmo account. Sarah passes off net. She shifted to passing right back now. And Sarah going atomic out of the right side. If we had a courtside mic, you could hear how hard that ball was hit. Looking at 17. Jackson already 6 aces. Urango, no block, spins it down the line. Great pull by Sarah. Sarah goes to the line and call the fire department because there is fire at the outside. That's 2 back-to-back blasts with the full arm swing of Sarah Wood. 15 serving to 17. Rice, Wood, oh, and look at that! Ladies and gentlemen, time to buy her lottery ticket, Avery Jackson. She gets the ball, the trash dug off the big swing. It literally hits the front of the net and climbs over, defying the laws of physics, and falls on Megan and Gina's side. We got a team timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back to this Valley Sports Live presentation of the AVP MBO. Got a question from someone I may know a little bit here, but the question that's asked by @Aaron Wex is, if someone listening wants to get into sports broadcasting, what would you suggest they do? This has been my rule in life. Say yes to everything. Because if you have an opportunity, it's a chance, and a chance leads to bigger opportunities, to bigger jobs. Roll shot to the outside by Jackson. Urango on the swipe, and she bounces it into no man's land, right in between Jackson and Wood. The timeless wonder, Gina Urango, taking care of business. 18, serving to 16. Megan Rice stepping back to the service line. They are doing everything in their power to grab this second set to force the third set tiebreak. Rice getting her hybrid. They're keeping it on Sarah, but that one floats too long. And we have 17-18 at the crunch time switch. But that last question regards what would I suggest? Say yes to everything for sure. But preparation, knowledge, and also being able to develop a narrative and a story for each of the players, because you got to have a passion for the game, and you can sense the passion of the people you work with, and it's easily communicated in just conversations. And then those conversations come out naturally during broadcasts, and that brings a little more personal contact to you and your viewers, making that connection as Gina Urango goes cross body and gets that winner. Yep, Victoria Dennis now checking the guys out. That's a short day for Victoria, but she's got to go get married or something. I just got to give her a hard time. Victoria Dennis, third of our broadcast team here, joining us here at Manhattan Beach as Urango goes back to serve. Wood gets up, swings through the block, making it 18-19.
Hey, pushing out here, Abe.
Jackson serving at 18-19. We are in the red zone of beach volleyball. 2 points out from a victory for Rice and Urango. Do Jackson and Wood have their backs up against the wall? Urango on the swing, pulling is Wood. Let's see what she does on the transition. She goes off the block of Rice. We've got 19s across the board.
Hey, push 28.
See if Avery goes to her jump spin again. Again, she has 6 aces. Sarah Wood, 14 kills and 10 digs, double-double, and I'm not talking about in and out. In fact, if someone has a DoorDash account, I'd love an in and out. Jackson back to serve, all tied up. She goes spin. Megan, low pass, saved by Gina. Free ball up and over, picked up by Avery. Oh, the set was sliding through the hands of Sarah. And she's questioning the call, but I think even everyone on the sideline did a ugh as soon as they saw it delivered. But look how sweaty everyone is right now. No surprise. Oh, Victoria would never double a set like that. That's what I'm getting here, the hand gesture. The former outside hitter from Laverne High School. Beach volleyball. The trickle ace gives Gina and Megan the set, and we are going to a third set tiebreak. The sorry not sorry ace brings us into our break, and we are going 3.
That one gets past. Miles Forte gets the side out on the second try. Keep it moving, 14-11 up by 3.
right, ladies. Here we go.
Hey, welcome back to this Bally Sports Live presentation of the Progressive AVP Manhattan Beach Open. I'm Rob Sparrow, joined alongside Aaron Wexler, Victoria Dennis. Our streaming broadcast team, we haven't had a chance to work together, but they're sitting to the side of me, heckling me as I'm trying to work, but that's okay because that's all part of the fun here in beach volleyball. Enjoying what we do, loving what we do, and having fun while doing it. So we're going to the third set tiebreak here between the 27 seed Avery Jackson, Sarah Wood, as they're facing the 9 seed Megan Rice and Gina Urango. Jackson, the 5'10" split blocker, starts off with a spin serve and misses wide. But why not go for it when you've got 6 aces and you're scoring every possible way? Why not? Urango back to the service line, up 1-0. Urango has 1 ace of her own as Wood takes the serve. And Megan Rice with a return to sender. 5 stuff blocks for points for MJR. Everyone loves MJ. Spider-Man loves MJ. Megan J. Rice. Spin by Urango to Wood. Sarah rolls it over the top and they get a 1-2 scoreboard. Sarah going back to serve. Sarah 14 kills, hitting .308. Sarah goes to her spin over towards Urango. Rice bumps that high in the middle, and look at that little juju shot by Megan Rice. You know, we're gonna call Aaron Mr. AI. Aaron AI. It's no longer Aaron Wexler, it's Aaron AI. I'm gonna get him a hat that says that. Megan back to serve, up 3-1. Deep float to Sarah. Avery on 2, and we have a 3-2 side switch, or a 2-3 side switch. Interesting fact, I dropped that one already because I actually called that match. It was an amazing comeback, by the way, which that doesn't have. They went to a third set tiebreak down 11-5 in the third, and the Gina Urango show took over, and they ended up winning at 16-14 as Avery gets another ace, lucky number 7. Take that gal to Vegas, 3-3. Avery again towards Urango, her Denver Open 2025 partner, and Urango sends a little fire down the line, 4 serving 3. Gina Urango back-to-back AVP MVPs, 24 and 25. Again, the timeless wonder at a mere 37 years of age. Sarah Wood. High ball in the middle, but she goes to the finesse game, a winner to tie us up at 4s. Well, but the AI, Sarah Wood, at 18 years old, yes, from Glen Mills, but she's been playing AVP since she is 15. Playing in, well, trying to qualify, but I do believe she did make the main draw when she was maybe 16. As that spin serve goes into the net, I've just seen her so much, I can't remember which partner she was with. But she's been playing ball, and that she's been on the radar of a lot of D1 beach volleyball coaches. Rice and Urango up 5-4 here in our third set tiebreak. Avery shifts to the left side, rolls it off the top of the block, and right in no man's land between Gina and Megan as we go 5-5 on the side switch. So that's a 3-2 side favoring Avery and Sarah that time. Avery going back to serve. Jackson hitting 652. She's never gone below 650 in this match. Avery towards Gina. Gina swings to the strand side. rips it down the line, recovered by Sarah, knocked over, but misses wide. A for effort, but you gotta give him a little extra. Fantastic effort by Sarah and Avery. Unfortunately, ball falls wide, making it 6-5. Gina going back to serve. Gina, 12 kills, 0 errors, hitting 600. Sarah, knuckle pokey. Hits the sand, 6-6. Yeah, if you get a picture of Gina Urango, a close-up, she is the epitome of grinder. She is just caked in sand from going for so many balls. Urango out of the right side, and she blasted down the line, go up 7-6. Actually, as I look into the crowd here, I see Avery Jackson's partner this last year, Kelly Bellardi. She's playing Hollywood with me right now. Oh, Kelly Bellardi, one of my faves for sure. Service into the net for a point going to Avery and Sarah, all tied up at 7s. I think she's sitting with Nellie Miskowski. I can't really see who's underneath that other hat over there. It's a small community, everyone knows each other. Jackson, and she tickles a twine. 8 aces to make it an 8-7 side switch, and the first time Jackson and Wood have led here in our third set tiebreak. It's hard to see with the wind blocking this court particularly, as Aaron was saying in the previous match, there isn't really a good or a bad side on this court. Jackson over to Rice. And Megan taking it downtown on the pound for splashdown in the Pacific Ocean. And I think I said earlier, she's providing her own bass beats here. Who needs a DJ when you got MJR? 8 serving to 8. Urango over to Wood. Wood swings oceanside. Urango calls for that 40. You heard that on the mic. Down the line, Wood takes a diving stab, and the seesaw goes the MJRGU way. They're up 9-8. Nine serving to 8 here in our third set tiebreak. Sarah to Avery. Left pin knuckle poke covered by Gina. Gina on the attack, cross court, gets the, and tags the end line. 10-8, we got a team time out taken by Avery and Sarah. Don't go away. More AVP MBO action coming your way in just a moment.
Here we go.
Guys, keep it going one more time for last year's champ, Chase Duggan, 4-time winner, Trevor Grab. And for your winners.
Welcome back to this AVP MBO presentation by Bally Sports Live and Progressive. We're in our third set tiebreak with Gina and Megan up 10-8 on Avery and Sarah. Spin serve over towards Sarah. Sarah denied up top by MJR. 11-8 for Rice. That's 6 blocks. She had 6 blocks total in the first 3 matches combined this weekend. 6 this match, all courtesy of the Volley Oracle Doug. Sarah on the pass.
Line.
Sarah dug by Urango into the angle. She's sitting in the pocket.
Good.
Urango dug by Sarah. She gets dirty, but it goes out of play. 12-8 on the turn. What a side by Gina and Megan. That was a 5-0 side for Gina and Megan. They shift out, I guess, what could be called the bad side. I have to ask a more proficient beach volleyball player like Aaron Wexler. 12 serving to 8. Aaron Wex asks, what is a 40? Well, indoor 40 or a beach 40. Roll shot by Sarah hits the sand, 9-12. Beach 40 was a location they're calling at the net for the ball to be set at. You'll hear them calling as you hear on the courtside mic, 10, 20, 30, 40, or 1, 2, 3, 4. It all depends on what the teams have established as their offensive system. Because a 40 in the indoor game is a quick back set to the back row. Set me the 40. But we are not on Terraflex, we are on the sand, which is a much better place to be right now. Sarah Wood going back to serve 9, looking at 12. Oh, see, we got some responses. 40 is location of net and a fast tempo set. There we go, we got an ace by Sarah Wood. Her first, believe it or not, of the match, deep into the 3rd set. Wood, the 6'2", we'll call her switch blocker for now, but she is a blocker at USC. Back to serve. Dropping jump serve picked up by Megan. Megan gets up, drills it off of Sarah. Let's see what happens. Tight ball. And Sarah is, they're calling a open hand attack by Sarah. And Aaron is agreeing? No. Oh, over. But they're arguing if it's open hand. You can hear on our courtside mic. Let's go to our official on our panel. Open hand or open hand or beyond the net. I'm going to officials. Lars Hazen, there's your shout out. Sarah knuckles it off the block of Megan. Avery takes a swing, bounces it off the cable. 11-13. You know, I have a particular leaning towards NCAA collegiate beach players being in the game as long as I have, and seeing the talent that's coming through. Maiden come through LMU, and these two, Avery and Sarah at SC and Avery at Stanford, just seeing their careers and how they play has been so fun. As you see that serve go into the net, we have our first match point at a 14-11 switch. That's a 3-2 side in favor of Sarah and Avery. But they're gonna have to fight off 3 match point opportunities. 3rd set hitting percentage for Jackson Wood 200, Rice Urango 78%. And Megan J. Rice with a return package for point, set, and match as Megan and Gina move on into our next match at 4 p.m. I believe, but for Sarah and Avery, they finish at 2026 AVP MBO with a 7th place finish. Not too bad for first time partnership. Jump onto avp.com for the latest results and upcoming bracket player waiting for the update to show up on the screen. but we will. There's been nothing but excellent matches coming up here on court 1. I believe court 2 has finished coverage, so Stadium Court and court 1 are live still. I'm Rob Aspero. Be sure to stay on. Aaron Wexler up next in our next matchup featuring, as I'm trying to get it from sitting next to me. But we have the next match, Rice Urango versus Anderson Chacon, which two teams, as you just seen, Megan Rice and Ginny Urango, Anderson and Chacon are trending upward in 2026. No shocker that we are seeing them here in this elimination match. So until our next few minutes, we'll catch you in a few in Manhattan Beach, the AVP MBO, presented by Progressive.
She basically hit it here, but I thought when she hit it, she kind of got blocked and she kept pushing through.
Then it wouldn't have been an illegal attack if she got it here because it was a finger action.
But illegal attack is usually an open push, too. Right?
Maybe.
Unless it's a joust.
Maybe.
You don't have to be on your fingers to do a joust. You can go like this and hit it here and joust. I don't know. I think I got it wrong. Oh, I'm talking to them. They're listening to it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I wonder. I hate that. I saw it.
You did just